Hey, everybody, welcome to another Job Search Daily with a focus on technology. In today's news, it's saying here in a tough job market, focusing on skills and flexibility can help job seekers stand out. A lot of people right now are unemployed and they're trying to figure out what's their next move. We've got a lot of these articles coming out on how you can improve your skills and abilities. So, says here, summer is passing by quickly, and many recent college grads are starting to get serious about their jobs. This time of year has traditionally been good for new entrants into the job market. Data from LinkedIn finds that August is the top month for entry level hiring, but this year, those trying to enter the workforce will find themselves facing an especially tough job market. Yeah, things have gotten a little bit harder. It's taken a little bit longer to find a job out there. Over the past year, the labor market has gradually slowed from pandemic hiring highs in 2021 and earlier in 2022. In fact, hiring rates in June of this year were down 21% compared to 2022, according to LinkedIn's measure of labor market tightness, which looks at the ratio of job openings to active applicants. There is just one open job for every two applicants looking, a sizable shift from the previous years when job openings outnumbered the applicants. At the same time, we're seeing fewer people leaving their jobs to move to a new position, resulting in fewer job openings compared to last year. Although entry level workers are facing a complex and less hospitable hiring environment, the overall job market has proved resilient and there remains many pockets of opportunities across the variety of industries such as manufacturing and consumer services, and more job seekers understand where the opportunities exist and how to capitalize on them and better their chances of landing a position. Here are some other strategies that job seekers can embrace to stand out and find something for them. So I'm going to give you some of these strategies. And I'm going to give you some of mine. Recently, I was searching for another recruiter position. A lot of people listening to this blog, you guys actually don't know that I'm a recruiter. I've been a recruiter for more than a decade, and I've worked remotely for 20 years in the field of recruitment. I also worked in real estate as well too. After I read a little bit about their advice, I'll give you some of my advice that really worked. Know which industries are hiring entry level positions and focus on related in demand skills. Just like the labor market overall, hiring for entry level roles has also slowed significantly in recent months. In April, hiring was down 30%, 37% year over year for entry level jobs that do not require a college degree. And as if you've been watching previous vlogs, there are tons of jobs available. So don't let this article fool you. If you want to work in technology, there are tons of jobs available. You just have to have the appropriate thing that they're looking for. And there's tons of jobs available right now. This vlog, we focus on tech sales and other related positions like customer success, UI, UX. We're going to get into that. We're going to get into all sorts of different technology positions that require a boot camp or a certification that only takes a few weeks or a few months. So there's tons of jobs available in that. It's just that people that can't find jobs, they might have a skill that has become very much common in the industry. For example, junior developers right now are seeing very much difficulty finding employment because like these intelligent apps such as ChatGTP can program on a very basic level, which they would teach you in a junior developer role. So a lot of these companies are not looking to hire junior developers when they can just ask ChatGTP or one of these other AI platforms to program at a very basic level for them. So let's continue. College degree and 45% for jobs requiring one. This is the case across almost every industry. However, there are some fields that have been less affected, like utilities, government, education, consumer services. If you are working in traditional tech, working for a tech firm, one of the big name tech firms, there are actually more than 50% of tech workers work outside of one of these types of firms. So you don't necessarily have to work in Google or Amazon or Adobe. We featured Adobe in a previous vlog. You can work in a hospital, you can work in a school board or something like that to be able to find employment. Like I said, 50% of tech workers don't work in a tech firm. All right. And we see more industries like professionals and financial services, hospitals and healthcare, just like I said, and manufacturing, hiring entry level workers at a particularly high rate compared to other sectors. Well, yeah, look for jobs with these types of organizations. They're looking for you still. Additionally, many companies are now searching for candidates by their skills in artificial intelligence skills. And yesterday we did an article about the $900,000 a year job posting at Netflix. Go and watch that. I'll pin that below. So artificial intelligence skills in particular are garnering interest from employees across the board. In fact, the shares of jobs postings in LinkedIn mentioning AI platforms, ChatGTP, increased by nearly 6 times or 600% compared to last year, according to our data. And we covered that in yesterday's vlog. Job hunters who have in demand skills would do well to showcase them. If you want to grab yourself one of these high paying AI positions, you might have to go back and take an AI bootcamp if you have basis of programming already, and take yourself an AI bootcamp, retool, and apply to these AI positions. You're probably going to get an interview. And for those who are open to acquiring them now, it is a great time, just like I said. All right. Like I said earlier in this vlog, I was recently looking for a different position in recruitment. I've been working as an independent recruiter for more than a decade and in sales in general for over 20 years. So what I've done was I set up an automation process through LinkedIn Sales Navigator. You can also use LinkedIn Recruiter if you're a recruiter. I'm a recruiter. And I set up an automated process. The automated process has the system going out and like a bot. It goes out and it contacts recruiters, contacts them, and it sends them an automated message. And that message says that, hey, my name is such, and I'm looking for a job in business development, sales development, account management, or recruiting, whatever you want it to say. And I'll tell you this, I had several interviews every single week running this bot that I programmed, and it has, you can program it to have many different touches. And we covered that in an earlier vlog. Touches means that however many times you contact somebody to tap them on the shoulder and remind them that you're still out there, you're still interested in selling them a service or a product or whatever, that's a touch. So that when they do make a hiring decision, you're top of mind. What I did was I sent out these automated messages every day, and I reached out to recruiters all over the country, and I just sent them this message, and a lot of them would contact me back, a good sizable percentage. I would say maybe 25% of everybody that I reached out to would message me back, and they tell me if they had something available or not. And some people said didn't say anything, but I had them as a connection on LinkedIn as a recruiter. And sometimes they would say, hey, contact this person, or hey, that person is hiring over there. And I would contact that person, and that person would set me up with an interview. So I usually had several interviews every single week by using this technique. I use a service called S for S. There's another one called, I think it's called Octopus or something like that. There's a whole bunch of them out there that they max out the amount of usage that you're able to use on LinkedIn, because LinkedIn says it has limitations to how many people you can contact through their software. And it's just like a beast. It contacts hundreds and hundreds of people a week, something I could not do on my own. Sometimes I would have to check and see how many people replied, and it saved me a lot of time. And I can tell you this, I applied to so many positions directly through organizations, websites, and hardly any of them ever contacted me back. But when I contacted recruiters, those recruiters would actually connect me with the right person. And I had several interviews a week. And in actual fact, I have an upcoming job offer. So they're going to write me an offer, and I'm going to hopefully be starting in the next couple weeks. So this really works, this technique of contacting recruiters. Like I said, I was contacting hundreds of recruiters directly every single week, networking with them, and they would offer these opportunities or these connections. So that's my advice, and probably one of the best ways that you can actually get a job as whatever you're trying to get a job in technology. That's probably the best way to do it. So anyways, I digress. So let's move on. Right here, we can see here technology sales in the United States, and we're on the LinkedIn page. And there are currently 32,662 positions across the United States, entry level. We're not talking about lots of experience here. We're talking about 0 to 2 years experience. in technology sales, 32,000 of them right now across the United States. Many of them are six-figure or high five-figure position. Look here, right here, advisory solutions specialist, remote, 90,000 to 110,000 a year. And yeah, like you can grab yourself one of these positions. There's always tons of positions in sales. If you're struggling right now and you have the grit and the drive and the know-how and you're willing to maybe take a course, boom, Course Careers. They offer a course in tech sales, and Course Careers is industry recognized as one of the leaders in camps. Let's just say that they're not a boot camp, they're just a course. Boot camps, there's a difference between the two, but people lump them together. They're one of the industry recognized leaders in this, and they will teach you how to work in technology sales, give you a certificate in technology sales, so you understand how to do an SDR role, a BDR role, in the tech world. So when you get in there, when you get into the interview, you know what to say, you know what they're looking for, and you know the position, even if you're coming from an unrelated background. A lot of people are getting hired as soon as they finish the course, provided that you do well in the course. Recruiters will see your results. They have partnerships with recruiters across the United States that specifically partner with Course Careers and are looking for you as soon as you graduate. The course typically takes about 8 weeks. The typical average amount of listings is 200 plus thousand positions across the United States. What I did was I just pulled the entry level positions. So you saw a little bit less, but if you pull all the positions in tech sales, just the word tech sales, it's 200,000. If you broaden it to all the different names that they use out there for the same thing, like business development, sales development rep, it's well over 500,000. And the average pay is about 70,000 to start. If you're looking also to do the course, they do offer you approximately a 90-minute intro. You can see what it's like inside the course and the instructors, and you can try it out for 90 minutes for free. And you can also sign up through the link in the description by clicking on the link and paying through that link. You can get $50 off. And then the kicker is that if for some reason during a 14-day period you're not happy, you can get a complete 100% refund of the amount that you paid, which is $499, but you get $50 off by paying through the link. So that's pretty much it for today. Feel inspired, guys. Get out there. You can find work. And if all fails in terms of applying through a lot of these company websites, get yourself a membership through LinkedIn Sales Navigator or LinkedIn Recruiter. Get yourself an accompanying bot. A lot of people don't know what bots are. Like if you haven't worked in technology, you might not know what a bot is. I explained it a few minutes ago. It's a program that goes out there. It integrates as an app with LinkedIn Sales Navigator or LinkedIn Recruiter, and it will reach out to recruiters. You can target geographic areas. You can target different types of recruiters, message the recruiter directly, ask them for a virtual coffee and sit down with them, or either get them on the phone, talk to them, network with them, ask them for a referral. And a lot of recruiters can refer you into other managers. And that is the best way for you, to be honest, for you to find work in this tough job market. Another thing, guys, before I go is, can you smash the like button? Can you smash the follow button? I don't ask you guys to do that often. Sometimes I forget and I have to just put a little graphic at the end. This time I'm asking you verbally. Please smash the like button. Show me some love. I'm going to try to continue to come out with this on the daily. And that's it for today's vlog. Until next time, take care.